Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome and return to that four lovable spike tops, all the way from Shepherd's Bush, the Sex Pistols. Okay, just for those of you who don't know, then that lot, Steve Jones, Paul Cook, and Johnny Ron. Okay. Now, I know you're an uncivilized bunch of people, but we have to try and keep a little bit of decorum here. I'm going to have to pass questions on to the chaps here. So, whenever you're ready for questions, fire away. This is a man.
Hold on, I've got a question. I want a beer. Sorry.
Do bonnet. We want to do bonnet.
All right, we're here. Who's first? Ready?
Here.
Great. The arsehole's still doing our press for us.
Next. Questions? Any more questions?
Johnny first. Are you on any prescribed medication? I should know that. It's a secret.
Prozac.
The only thing I'm on is ego, and I got more than enough to go around. Don't believe it.
Okay, next.
This is sad, isn't it? Pardon? Can I have that in English?
This is sad, innit?
It's sad that an arsehole like you doesn't appreciate the effort we've gone to.
Next.
Johnny, why get banned on Radio 1? The bridge gets banned on Radio 2. What do you see yourself fitting in?
Radio 4!
Next. Another one for this man. You're not being very enthusiastic, are we, ladies and gentlemen? We can have a few more questions. How much money?
Because this is the only thing that's ever come out of Britain that's actually worth the money.
Isn't this a complete about face of everything you ever stood for?
Oh, well, did we hear that one?
Fucking cunt, nothing. It's a complete about face of everything you ever stood for.
Doing what you want in the first place.
What?
We are doing what we want. We always have done.
Listen,
we don't give a shit. what
we
you
invented
think,
punk,
man.
we write the rules, you follow.
You turned
Not
me
the
a
other way
fucking
around.
cartoon.
You're jealous!
You turned me
Okay,
You
next.
turned me a fucking cartoon.
Okay, mate, you've had your go. Okay, this one. Man over here. The lady over the back there. When's your first gig?
Down here tonight. Finland.
Come on.
What's wrong with Finland?
You've got to rehearse someplace.
Can we come?
Still here, Solomon.
Yes.
But we found a common cause, and it's your money.
The girl in the front, get down.
If the price is right, I'll be there.
Will they let us out?
Can I have some people in the back joining in a bit over here? We get the same people asking questions.
How much are you getting?
How much you get?
Don't be nosy.
How much you getting for the gig?
I'll tell you that at the end of the year.
You going to do a new song?
Not planning on it.
Remember the word? What do you think about the new bands like Green Day?
What do you think of Green Day?
Childish prattle.
Anyone over here with some questions, by the way?
Isn't it the case that you're going
Is there any press here?
to be playing a gig in Scotland as well in July?
Yeah, we're trying to get into Glasgow, but I think the Lord Provost is at it again. You know, all that crap about we've got enough hooligans up here already. You know, it's the same old shit really, not much has changed. Through the years we've all gone off and done different things, but, you know, left it up to others to like make waves. Nobody out there has done bollocks all to change this world. So, hello, here it is, part 2. And quite frankly, the Sex Pistols never really finished properly. And that's what this is about. Put a fucking full stop on it.
Why is it, Johnny, why is it taking you so long to put a full stop on it?
Well, I ran away from it for a long time. I couldn't cope with it because it all went so tragically, horribly wrong due to corrupt management and various other arsehole members. We don't quite see eye to eye as human beings here, but we do have a common interest, and that is that the fucking songs actually matter.
You're going to get rid of the monarchy for
You
us.
lot wouldn't be here. Including you fucking arse. There, you need to write your bit.
Writing new material.
Yeah, where's all the music press? They don't make up on
And you're writing new
Music
material.
Where's the press? It's all photographers.
Where's the smell?
Johnny, you said like you wouldn't do it if it wasn't.
Yeah, I've said a lot of things and I've changed my mind. It does not make me an hypocrite. Okay, it's a change of mind. And money is a lot to do with that, I have to be honest. But it's not the be-all and end-all. I'm also incredibly spiteful. And anytime anybody thinks something is so sacrosanct that it should never be touched, I want to touch it. This is not a religion here.
Can you hear any of this?
I've thought about that, but Sid's ashes were blown all over Heathrow Airport. You know, we need what? Fucking Hoover.
So are you writing new material?
Be there in spirit.
Are you writing new material, boys?
No, we haven't rehearsed yet.
This is like the first time we've ever seen each
We've
other.
only spent 5 minutes together.
Can you pass the microphone round?
Yeah.
Pass the microphone round.
Oh yeah, you want to sit on the microphone?
Thank you.
Ladies in the back with microphones, by the way, for people that need to be heard.
You're going to get rid of the monarchy for us.
You're going to finish them off this time.
No. Our very good fifth member, Lady Di, is doing an excellent job. In fact, we've offered to do a benefit for Madam Di, because she really does need the cash, just like us. He'd love it. If he could think at all. Public image was an entirely different thing, always will be, that's still going on. This is the Pistols, this is the original members. Sid was nothing more than a coat hanger to fill in an empty space on stage.
It's the people never let the Pistols die. Anyway, we've always been Pistols, and that's it. You know.
These are the people that wrote the songs. Thank you very much. And now we'd like to be paid for it, because quite frankly, over the years, every fucker has lived off us, and we not seen penny one all respect. You wouldn't think we'd need a thing like that, would you? But quite frankly, I do, and I fucking demand it.
Yeah. More questions?
Because there ain't no one out there doing shit fuck all. You know, if you want to complain about people grabbing money, then look at all those trashy little pop stars you've got out there, left, right and centre. I don't see you bitching about any of those bumholes. Is it because we're working class that somehow that means we have no access to cash, period? Should we just stay in our horrible little council estate? Bollocks.
Anyone else? You said this. Anyone else
I've
in the
got more
back?
than enough old farts to spread all over you. You don't shut your mouth.
You got a record deal, yeah? New record
Ain't
deal.
nothing wrong with getting old. Like a fine wine, they've matured with age.
There's a question. Do you have a record deal, gentlemen? There's a question. It's the same one.
It would have to be with Virgin, really, wouldn't it?
What are your recording plans in the near future? Is it a live album or are you going to be recording again?
For the moment, a live album, which we're going to work out with Chris Thomas.
It's just going to be a mainly live situation, touring throughout the year, basically. Very lively, yeah.
Glenn, what have you been doing for the last 20 years? After writing your book?
Not a lot.
I've done a lot, thanks, John. I've got an album coming out this month.
New album on Creation. Okay, there's a lady way in the back here. We need to get a microphone on for questions. We've got to give these people a chance. Can you shout it, please?
What?
Is Anarchy coming back to the UK? What?
Excuse me.
Anarchy coming back to the UK.
Well, I came back to the UK, but I don't tend to stay here.
Anyone else we're missing in the back? Can you put your hands up? Questions?
Yeah, you said about the Lord Provost trying to stop you coming to Glasgow. Was that just a joke or is that a fact? And what do you remember the last time
It's
you
a
were
joke that he tried and stop us, yes.
Do you know if it's a he or she?
I
Isn't it a
have
lady
not a
provost?
fucking clue. I don't really care. We will be there.
How far can you spit these days?
You want to test it?
Charlie, you think you never go back to Dublin?
Well, I won't be staying there overnight, no. I've got some fond or not so fond memories of Dublin, and I don't intend for the Garda to be humiliating me in quite the same way ever again.
How about Belfast?
Belfast's on. We'll definitely do that.
Will you stay overnight?
Oh yeah, I'll stay there.
Will you drink
And beautiful downtown Beirut if we can have it.
Will you drink Bushmills in the Crown, even though you're Catholic?
I have no prejudices. I have no prejudices. I don't fight that silly religious war shit. That's your problem, not mine.
What do the Sex Pistols stand for?
Here's the question. What do the Sex Pistols stand for?
Money.
Exactly how broke are you?
Not very at all. That's the joke. I mean, I don't really need the cash. But, you know, a little bit more, why not? It might very well be daylight robbery, but, you know, you're here, I'm here.
You didn't know you all cared so much. Thank you for all turning up. It's been marvellous.
It's fun giving you someone to hate, isn't it?
Charlie, will you be in the remix?
No.
Why not? Is that the only thing that happened since you left? Rock hasn't.
Why would I go over the old songs in that way?
Well, rock hasn't changed. Damn, because it's the only thing that's changed since you've gone.
Rock hasn't changed.
Seriously, for the worse.
Do you like Oasis?
They're just a rock band, you know?
Don't want to say anything about them. They're really hard and they might hit us.
Hey, Sting! Will you play Roxanne?
Who's going to support you?
That must be a fucking paddy back.
Who's going to support you on the tour?
Some bunch of fucking geriatrics, who cares? I mean, let's face it, nobody's going to go for any of the support acts. Apparently the Buzzcocks are going to be at Finsbury Park, but, you know, if you really want a good laugh, come late.
Which 10-minute career would you most like to fuck up next?
Mine.
Do you still watch a lot of telly? You used to enjoy it in the old days, didn't you?
Watch
You
who?
used to watch TV, used to watch it all day.
I am a TV addict, I can't help that.
I'm gonna do Lollapalooza tour.
What?
English?
Lollapalooza tour.
Oh, Lollapalooza tour. I think that's a
Lollapalooza is somebody else's idea and they'd be making all the money, and we couldn't be having that now, could we?
Anyone in the back?
This microphone's great.
Are you going to Holland? Are you going to Holland?
I bet we are going to Holland.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Nothing. There's nothing at all. Nobody cares about Finland.
Philip, in the back there, man.
Is the Welk geezer coming with you?
It's the what geezer?
The Welk.
Oh, it's the Welk geezer coming with you on tour.
Oh, yeah. Can we have some jelly deals?
Jelly deal.
Spare no expense.
I understand that you were hoping to play Tea in the Park, but the other bands on the bill had a problem with playing on the same bill as the Sex Pistols. Any truth in that?
Which bands would those be? Tell us which bands have the problem.
Well, this is what I'm told. I don't want to name names as yet. It hasn't been
Oh, well then, fuck off. You know, rumour monger.
Well, is it the case, or isn't it, that you were planning to play Tea in the Park and other bands?
We don't care who plays with us.
We're not planning it, we're definitely doing Finsbury Park.
Are you doing a UK tour as well? No, that was mad.
Will you play a full set or walk off halfway through?
We don't know.
To be quite frank, I mean, it's highly likely that we just beat the crap out of each other in the first 3 seconds.
Who would win?
That's the reality of it, you know? I can't promise you a full lovey-dovey set with nice guys kissing each other. It might happen, it might not. We don't know. You want easy answers, but, you know, give us an easy question.
Another easy question.
You still like the Beatles?
As much as I ever did.
What about easy listening? Back again then?
When is the kickoff?
Where's the kickoff?
What?
When do you start?
June. June the 22nd. Everyone will be given an itinerary as they leave, by the way. Update.
Do you expect everyone to start bobbing at you again?
No, and quite frankly, I never appreciated that in the first place. I am not no fucker's spittoon. You spit at me and I will retaliate more than in kind.
Are we doing anyone else here? Anyone right in the back here? I can't see, it's very dark. You have to shout very loud. There it goes, a lady here.
How old are you all now?
How old are you?
I'm 21 and I've been that way for 19 years.
Nearly as old as you lot, by the looks of it.
I'm 40. I just turned 40 in January. I'm not the slightest bit ashamed about it. This lot are not like anyone else in this fucking business. We ain't pretending to be kids. We never did in the first place. We never bought into that Pete Townsend hope I die before I get old crap. We also don't give a shit what we look like. We love our beer bellies, and you're gonna too. We're not a girly type band. Never has been that way. There's not a love song here. But you know that, don't ya?
Question for Glenn.
After what happened 20 years ago,
Oh, it's him again.
how do you feel?
Fuck's sake, leave it out, don't answer it.
How do you feel when you're a Scotch fan and
Yeah, what paper are you from?
Can't hear
What paper are you from?
Scotsman?
that. Try again. What's that?
What is that?
Okay, one more time, come on.
20 years ago, after you left the
When you
band,
still knew nothing.
it wasn't me that went recording with Ronnie Biggs, was it?
Meeting me?
How did it feel when they approached you to get back together and do this?
Well, I thought they'd finally seen sense.
Yeah.
Most definite. Me and Glenn both agreed that the Ronnie Biggs incident was in dubious taste.
Someone had a question over here.
Johnny, how come you weren't at Joe Strummer's wedding last summer? You and the Flash, Anarchy Tour. Surely you keep in touch. Does he have a phone? Right?
I think we should raise the level of questions here.
Well,
Is there a question in the back?
What, you know, like I care?
Anyone?
Are you going to practice much?
No. There's no need. I mean, you know these songs as well as we do. I bet you play them better too.
What do we call you now, Johnny? Is it Rock?
You'll call me Sir.
Oh, he's on.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, more questions? Okay, this man here.
What Tricky's doing isn't new. That's all samples of other people's stuff. That ain't new. There's not one original thought in there. By the way, I like Tricky.
Okay, this man here. You have to shout, mate.
It's a sad reflection that we're here, yes. Well, I know you Irish boys are a little bit slow.
You're Irish, Johnny, aren't you?
That's right. This is the loveliest fucker in the room.
Okay,
That's
mate.
why I left.
Do you think
Okay.
it's inevitable that the Clash will follow suit and reform the way they always follow?
No, we don't know anything about the crap. Forget it. That's chalk and cheese. I mean, they're just sloganeers, you know.
I think they're more likely to do it next year because they always did everything a year after us. Well, you know.
I'd like a big round of applause for Mr. Matlock.
Got a question over Over here, gentlemen.
Will Malcolm be making any money from this?
No.
Most certainly not!
What do you mean by that?
But I bet he'll try it.
Well, only if he can flog a few interviews for real tacky arsehole magazines like Enemy.
John, think about it. You hate the stadium rock band. You are one now.
No, we're not.
We're not playing stadium.
What stadium would that be? You name me the stadium and I'll call you a liar.
Yeah, the X is fairly big. Finsbury
We're
Park.
playing Hippie
Finsbury
Festival.
Park is not a stadium, it is a field.
What do you kids think about Never trust them.
What do your kids think about this, for those of you who have children?
They love it. She loves it.
She loves it.
Told them
What?
what you did.
Oh no.
I don't own up to having any kids.
Would you like to appear in Hello magazine with Nora?
Yeah.
A threesome with Lady Di.
Sorted.
And Fergie, a lot.
Oh, no, not Fergie, no, that tartan of 10 can stay where she is. You know, that's the bum suck end of it. In fact, that's the clash of the royal family.
Well, what about the day John Devlin Collins? You're going to go back to him after this? Yeah, you might do, yeah. You don't need to now. What about the erotic outsiders? Is that going to be up? So one off? I don't know. Everything's secondary at the moment.
Or the nonces, as I call them. This is quite frankly, this is just us doing a few gigs. You can like it or you can lump it. It really won't change very much. Those who hate us, period. Those who like us will like us anyway, and that's it.
John, how many times have you been approached to reform in the time that you've split up?
It's been endless, isn't it? Practically every year, for year in, year out, for like what, 10 solid years really of it. But all those like have never been real serious offers.
What was the difference?
Well, this is because we actually sat down and bothered to think about it and started calling in on some of these arseholes offering all this money
A load of money in the bank for us before we even thought about it.
and have no qualms whatsoever about now taking them up on their big fat mouths.
Who's paying?
Who's paying?
We don't know, but those there.
Okay, this lady here.
If the concerts go well, you're going to make this a permanent
No.
thing.
John, what-
No, the concerts won't go well. No, it will not be permanent. I mean, you know what this lot's like. We always disappoint on the night, and surely that's the fun of it all.
John, would seeing concerts not seeing the nostalgia trip a bit more?
Well, it might be for you, but...
Around unplugged.
I know. All those geriatrics that are going to turn up in their droves. Tough titties. I hope Finsbury Park it rains and you get your wheelchair stuck in the mud. Ain't my problem.
Does his mother still have any rights
on,
to sex
Johnny.
with his name?
Sorry?
Does his mother have any rights to sex with his
Yeah, she
name?
gets well looked after.
We look after her and her pussy. That's...
Will she get some of the
She has a cat.
She gets looked after.
We expect an MTV Unplugged.
Well, does this look like the Salvation Army?
Will you play Top of the Pops?
No.
No, could never work. I mean, that show's so bad. You've really depressed me just the fucking thought of it.
Cunts wouldn't have us on there fucking 20 years ago, so why should we go on there now? Yeah.
Unless they pay. Now, you must admit, that's a novel idea.
Johnny, you're not right. What about the rest of you?
No, we're not broke either, thank you.
We're all doing all right, thank you very much.
How much are you going to make out of this?
Don't know.
How much are you going to make out of it?
Ultra millions. And you know who's going to make the most money? The way it always is. The fucking tax man. Now, Malcolm actually was never greedy. You mustn't get that wrong. He never ran off with the money. He was too fucking stupid.
And he's absolutely nothing to do with it now. He won't earn a penny.
What are you going to spend the money on?
Prostitute. I am, anyway.
John, yeah, he's not joking.
I'll do it for free as well.
Over here, hasn't asked a question? No? Come on, you're very shy, aren't you? Come on, okay, this man here with his glasses.
What about EMI? Are you going to play EMI now that your record company version is a subsidiary of EMI?
What?
Yeah. Can you say that a bit slower? What was the question?
Can you please not mumble that again? Next.
Anyone else? Someone else had their hand up here? No? In the back?
Do we get given anything free for coming here?
Yeah, of course you did.
Insults.
Hopefully food poisoning from those eels.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Who's got the last question?
Do you think you've grown up?
No.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I've grown wide.
That this way.
There we go, Johnny. There we go, there.
This way.